So today we are going to be taking a look at top 10 best-selling video games of all time. And before getting to our list of top 10 best-selling games of all time, make sure to press that subscribe button. Starting with number 10, we have Diablo 3. In August 2015, 3 years after its initial release, Diablo 3 hit 30 million copies sold according to Activision Blizzard. The action RPG was initially released on PC before coming to last generation and current generation console in 2013 and 14 respectively. The Nintendo Switch version was then released in November 2018. Considering a sales total hasn't been reported in nearly 4 years, the period of time that includes its launch on Switch, Diablo 3 total could be several million copies higher, potentially boosting us up to spot or 2 on this list. It's unclear whether the number 10 spot on this list belonged to Diablo 3 or the Elder Scrolls V Skyrims. The latter hit the same 30 million milestone a year later, despite being released 6 months earlier, according to Rollstone interview with Todd Howard. For this reason, considering both the games are largely available on the same platform, we are giving edge to Diablo 3. Though it's entirely possible, Skyrims hold the lead. Meanwhile, New Super Mario Bros., Nintendo DS and New Mario Bros. Wii have sold 30.8 million and 30.22 million copies respectively, putting their last reported sale figure above both Diablo 3 and Skyrims. However, we feel safe assuming both the games have passed those marks in the last few years.
Believe they even exist.
So number 9 on the list goes to Wii Sports Resort. Wii Sports Resort is a sport video game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii video game console and in direct sequel to Wii Sport. It is one of the first titles to require Wii Motion Plus accessories, which was bundled with the game. Wii Sports Resort was first announced at E3 2008 and was released in Japan on June 25, 2009 and in nearly all of the region in the following month. The number of copies which are sold by Wii Sports Resort are up to 33.9 million. So number 8 on the list goes to Mario Kart Wii, which has sold total of 37.14 million copies. So number 7 on the list goes to Super Mario Bros., the game that brought perhaps the media most recognizable character to the stardom. Super Mario Bros. Lifetime sales sat at over 40 million units according to the Guinness World Record, making it the best-selling NES game ever. Seeing as the archive webpage is from March 2006, virtual console sales aren't factored into the total, leading us to more abroad 40 million plus figure. It's possible it belonged to 6th spot, but without sufficient data, we are conservatively keeping it at number 7. So number 6 on our list goes to Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, Yellow. In Japan, the era-defining game was available in 2 versions at launch, Red and Green, before coming to other territories as Pokemon Red and Blue. Yellow version aka Special Pikachu Edition followed between 1998 and 2000 depending on other territories. While Nintendo hasn't publicly shared a sale total for the first generation of Pokemon games, estimated put the 4th version combining sales network of 45 million copies. The figure noted by Polygon in the Pokemon retrospective. As of 2016, 1.5 million of those copies were sold through Virtual Console. According to the Nintendo, franchise has collectively sold over 300 million copies as of late 2017. So, number 5th on our list goes to PlayerUnknown's Battleground. In June 2018, PUBG reached 50 million copies sold, making it the 5th best-selling game of all time. The hit Battle Royale has likely sold a considerable number of copies since then. However, with the next best-selling game over 30 million copies ahead, it's safe to declare PUBG remain in the 5th spot to this day. And while free mobile download don't count towards sale, it's worth nothing as of June 2018. PUBG and PUBG Mobile combined to have staggering 400 million registered players. So, number 4th on the list goes to Wii Sport. According to Nintendo's official sale figure, Wii Sport is the company's best-selling game ever. While each entry on this list was bundled with the console at some point, Wii Sport was favorably bundled in nearly all territories immediately upon the launch of Nintendo Wii. Its 18.86 million copies sold make it the top-selling single-platform exclusive of all. So number 3 on our list goes to GTA 5, which has sold over 110 million copies as of April 2018. It's generated over 6 billion USD in revenue, more than any other game, book or movie. So number 2 on our list goes to Minecraft. Minecraft has reached 176 million copies sold. Microsoft announced with an additional 200 million free registered users in China. And the number 1 best-selling game of all time is Tetris, which has sold over 500 million copies till now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like this video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel as well.